with chants similar to those that rang out during the start of anti-government protests last year. This train takes off from the Sudanese capital Khartoum to a place nicknamed the City of Steel and Fire, where the revolution started a year ago. While those in Khartoum marked its first anniversary the same way they started every demonstration last year, with the singing of the national anthem.
The Sudanese people really proved how resilient they can be and how strong they are and how can they stand up to anything using their creative power and their creative energy and their determination and resilience through tough times.
It all began over the high prices of bread in the northeastern city of Atbara. Within hours, it spread to other cities and soon turned nationwide. People demanded the resignation of President Omar al-Bashir, who had governed for nearly 30 years. They also called on his entire government and ruling party to go. The military deposed Bashir in April, and following months of political turmoil, filled with determination and persistence to see change by demonstrators, the military junta and protest leaders reached a power-sharing deal in August and then formed a transitional government. Sudan's revolution has been costly in terms of lives. These pictures show just some of those killed during protests over the past 12 months. And even though Bashir and his government are gone and a new transitional one is in, demonstrators who've demanded change say their revolution is far from over. Activists say more than 250 protesters were killed since the start of the protests, half of that during an attack on a pro-democracy sit-in on June 3rd. And 12 months on, in a revolution where people called for freedom, peace and justice, the demand for justice has taken a front seat.
We want retribution for those killed. They've given their lives for change to happen, and it's because of them we're able to celebrate today.
The transitional government has set up a committee to look into those allegations. The government also disbanded the former ruling party, in line with some of the demands made by the people. The Sudanese Professionals Association, which led the calls for protests, says much work remains.
After all this progress, we're still out. We're still shouting for freedom. We're still shouting for justice. We're still shouting and demanding peace. And we think that we've come a long way, and we still have a long way to go. It's just a matter of time.
So for now, people here examine and reflect on what they've achieved so far, while making it clear that they still want to see more being done to complete their revolution. Hiba, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.